This video shows the layout and functionality of the graphical user interface that you need to construct for assignment 2. You have to use JavaFX for this. So as you can see here, this is the interface. It has a panel here which extends a VBox. You can try a VBox. And here are 5 buttons. When you click this building, you can add a new building. This is used, the second one, employee, is used to create an employee object. The buildings will be displayed using this third button. The employees will be listed using the fourth button in the button list here. And the last button named end will terminate the program. Now, to the right of the buttons, you can see here a text object. It is employee name, and here one can enter the name of an employee. And just below that is the text building name, and to the right of that, you can enter the name of a building. And below these two areas where you can specify the employee name and the building name, you have what is called a text area. This contains either messages from the program or the list of buildings or the list of employees. So the data type of these buttons is button. The data type of these two pieces of text is text. These two are text field objects, and this is a text area object. I added all the buttons to a VBox. I added these two to an HBox, these two to an HBox, and put all these in a VBox. Then I put the VBoxes into another box and set the scene. Now let me show you how this whole thing works. Let's create a building. I click on building, but I don't have anything in the building name, so there is an error here. So I need to enter a name. Let me enter B1 and click building, and it says building added. Now let me click employee name, and since I don't have anything in the employee name field, there is an error message. So let me put an employee name E1 and click employee, and it says employee added. Now suppose I click employee again. Since this is a duplicate employee name, the addition doesn't work. Similarly, if I try to add the building with the building name B1, there is an error. So when I'm adding a building, the program only looks at the building name. It ignores the employee name. When I am adding the employee name, it looks at both the employee name and the building name. Now let me display the buildings. There is one building, B1, with employee E1. Display the employees. There is just one employee E1. Let me add more buildings. Let me add a building B2. Now let me list the buildings. B2 doesn't have any employees. So let me add an employee E2. Employee. Let me add another employee E3 to be in the same building. E4 in same building B2. Then maybe E5 in B1. And let me display the buildings. In B1, I have E1 and E5. B2 has E2, E3, and E4. Display the employees E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. I can end the program by clicking end. That is the program.